Okay, we're back. Is this better? Okay, I'm not sure what was going on before, but hopefully we're back now. Let me make sure. Are we live? It's ball knowledge. Are we live? Okay, looks good. It looks good now. It looks good. Yeah, it looks good now. It looks good. It's ball knowledge with your boy, and it looks freaking good. All right, guys. So, obviously, the first part was Barcelona, talking about Barcelona and what they've been doing, the craziness, but not just the craziness, the fact that we went to Newcastle and we made a mockery of ourselves. We made a complete and utter mockery of ourselves. That's the truth. We just, we just went there to joke, basically. We just went there to joke because there's no reason in hell why we should have drawn that game. I mean, tired legs, injured players, but still, come on, guys. You are better than this. Now, the next topic I want to look at is OSIMHEN versus Liverpool. Bro, normally I should be looking at what happened to Liverpool, but we all know Liverpool is going through it right now. And I'm still on the fence about whether Arne Slot is the man for the job. Not only am I still on the fence about Arne, I'm still on the fence about whether or not he's even a good coach. Because now it looks like Liverpool were playing at such a high tempo when Klopp left that all he did was just reduce the tempo and bring it to a slightly higher tempo. And now that he has been able to put his own flair on the team, making them slow, they look lethargic. They are not playing as fast and as quick as they were under Klopp. Now, one thing about Klopp that you need to understand is this. He probably was the most engaging style to watch. Pep was the most efficient, winnable style, and Pep too was, it was entertaining to see Pep, but sometimes it gets boring just seeing people pass. With Klopp, at least you are getting again. Everybody running, the game is open, there's so much energy. That's why those Liverpool Man City games used to be really, really good, because styles make fights. Now, what OSIMHEN showed in this game yesterday was OSIMHEN has the kind of hunger you can't teach, you can't buy. He's every ball, he's chasing every ball, he wants every ball, he needs every ball. OSIMHEN is one of the rare strikers where even when he doesn't score, he affects the game. And this is why, because I saw a couple of tweets where people were saying, there's a tier with Haaland and Mbappe, and OSIMHEN is the leader of the tier below. I disagree with that statement. OSIMHEN is in the tier of Haaland and Mbappe. He definitely 1000% is. Because what he doesn't give you in the rest of the numbers that those guys give you, even though he has never played in a team as good as those guys. Think about it, even when Mbappe played in Monaco, he still had bosses around him. Now, what OSIMHEN doesn't give you in the rest of those numbers, he gives you in the fight, the press, the winning the ball for other people. This guy can cause goals. You never see a striker cause more goals without touching the ball than OSIMHEN does, just by pressing and wanting it more than everybody on the pitch. And if you're a Barcelona fan like me, that is exactly what you need, but that's a story for another day. Because as far as I'm concerned, Barcelona need either OSIMHEN, Mamouche, or Alvarez. If you don't give me any one of those three, retire. The elections are on March 15th. The next Barcelona president is supposed to go for 5 years. If in the next 1 year you cannot deliver OSIMHEN, like in this next, when I say the next 1 year, I mean this summer transfer window. If you can't deliver OSIMHEN, Alvarez, or Mamouche, please resign. You've done enough. You've done your best. Please resign. Guys, if you're watching, don't forget to like and subscribe. You already know what it is, ball knowledge. Resign. But OSIMHEN is right now the perfect striker because he doesn't need the goals. The goals are there. The numbers is there. The assist is there. But to affect the game, he can affect the game in all stages by pressing and causing goals for others. Can you imagine OSIMHEN in that Man City team? OSIMHEN in an Arsenal team, in the current Chelsea setup, Madrid, Barca. And people want to keep acting as if a top European striker who just won the league with his club then got defiled on social media by his own club doesn't have a right to speak out. And now this guy can't get the club to any other top European club and we think it's normal. Well, let's talk about that later. But OSIMHEN showed versus Liverpool why he's world class right now. He's world class right now. He's in that bracket because so many Galatasaray games I've seen now where just he's running, pressing, bullying, fighting is what is bringing them wins. And that has to be said. That has to be said. Something has to be said for that. This is a special talent we're seeing. This is a special talent. This is not normal. Let's not act like it is normal. And on the Liverpool side, what is going on at Liverpool? I don't understand. Salah looks bad. Everybody looks terrible. In fact, at this point, we have to stop pretending that Florian is... I know, give him a chance, give him time, he might come through all that good stuff, but nah, bro. He looks horrible. He looks bad. It looks like they bought a packet of matches, but it's wet matches. So now nothing. Every time you try it, nothing. Never. It can never spark. Even when you mistakenly see one spark, maybe it's damp. You know, growing up in Nigeria, no light. Matches was your best friend. Bro, I know the smell of matches like... the smell when you... that smell of matches is ingrained in my brain. Because I grew up. Kerosene too, with lantern. You feel me? But the point is... sometimes you get matches and it's damp. And that's the only matches you have. And you have to try your best. That's what Florian is right now. Damp box of matches. Nothing. Everything is a dub. He looks terrible. The shot he had, there was one shot he had. You know what's crazy? A player of that caliber, naturally, when you see that shot, you should actually, a part of your mind should think, maybe... As soon as I saw him there, I was like, nah, bro. Nothing for you. That ball was going nowhere. So, at some point, they have to come to terms that Florian and Isak, both of them have not worked. And interestingly, Florian and Isak is the same amount City spent on Reinders, Mamouche, Semenyo, Gehi. Buying with their brains. These guys did not buy for Klopp when he was there, your best manager in 30 years. You're buying for Slot. Now say what Slot is cooking? Nothing. Burning beans, burning the whole house down. Ridiculous. And Liverpool should still go through, but it's going to be extremely tough for them. In fact, if they go through, that's why they should be mad at themselves because they look like the better team. They just looked better. They just looked like they wanted it more. There's something about Liverpool that it's not there. They want. You know what I'm saying? When they should run with Mane and Salah, you knew these guys wanted it more than you. All they needed is for you to just mess up once. Now, next we have to talk about Spurs. Tottenham Hotspurs. They lost to Atletico Madrid yesterday, 5-1, or 5-2 rather, I should say. And this was bad, man. This was terrible. On a human level, I feel bad for Tottenham, but it is too funny. This guy started, the coach, Igor Tudor, who has not won any game since he got there, started the keeper. First game ever, a Champions League match away at Atletico. It's almost like you don't know your personnel. It's like you don't see what Lookman and Sorloth and Griezmann and Alvarez. You're not, and Diego and Giuliano Simeone. You're not seeing what those guys are doing. How can you start a new keeper with no confidence, no rhythm, no game time in these circumstances? You are asking for suffering. You're basically asking for it at that point. But that's what this manager decided to do. Subbed him off. He didn't even shake his hand. After the guy caused 3 goals. Then he brought in another pipe. Substituted an unused pipe for a used and trusted pipe. That one collected another 2. You know what's interesting? In December, I said Tottenham might have to be relegated before they get it. Because they don't get it. They don't get it. I would rather be a team that's fighting for something or a team that knows that there's nothing to hope for. Not a team that thinks I should be fighting for something, but every year I'm dancing with relegation. I'm playing with fire. These guys are playing with fire and they may have to actually get burnt before they realize. You just built look at that stadium with Beyonce. So you want Beyonce to come and perform in relegation stadium now? That's what they've done. That's what you guys are trying to tell me. You think? Come on, man. Come on. It's ridiculous. It's sad. But it is the current state of affairs for Tottenham. It is the current state of affairs for Tottenham. And it's incredible because when Harry Kane and Young Sung-min were there, we were seeing it. That once these guys are 2 players away from relegation. Dele Alli as well. These guys are 2-3 players away from being relegated. The relegation has come now. Come on, bro. You can't even give a good account of yourselves. You didn't even look good. I remember beginning of last season, Ange, after that Chelsea game, even in that Chelsea game where he got red and they were still playing like crazy, they looked like, okay, at any given moment, something can happen. Now they look drab, terrible, and the truth is, Igor looks like a good manager, but he has to be fired. Even if you're a good manager, this is the worst team, this is the worst time. Whoever suggested that job to you should not be on your Christmas card going forward because that person is an enemy of progress. That person that suggested the Tottenham job to you is an enemy of progress. Come on, bro. This is a sinking ship. It's a sinking ship. Nobody. And you know what's interesting? Tim Sherwood had an interview, or he was speaking on their Goal Zone on Sky Sports before they hired Igor, saying, get me in. I know the team. I know what's at stake. It's relegation. I know I won't be there long term. Let me just go save the team and leave. That is who you need. Somebody who knows the fight. A Harry Redknapp, Tim Sherwood, someone who's been there before. You don't need a sexy name right now. You are going down. The ship is going down. Fight. The Titanic is going down. You're there playing violin. You're there on the tone. The ship is going down. The ship is going down. Now, today, Bayern Leverkusen, Arsenal. That one should be in 30 minutes. That one should be an Arsenal win. And then you have Madrid, City, that one's tough because they're good. Well, Madrid hasn't been really good this season, but for all the glory of Manchester City, all it takes is one Pep Guardiola dickhead move and everything will fall apart. Now, before I dip, I really need to talk about Bam Adebayo in the NBA just scored 83 points yesterday. 83 points. He broke Kobe's record for 81. And now it's causing a massive conversation because people are saying it shouldn't be Bam. That's the major conversation. They don't like the fact that it's Bam. They want it to be somebody else. A sexier, bigger name. The point is, and also everyone is pissed because he shot 43 free throws. But there's another part of that conversation where my guy, Rashad McCants, was talking about he can score 81 in today's game and everybody thought he was crazy. But in a way, he just got vindicated because if Bam can score 83. This is Bam. This is not Luka. This is not Giannis. This is not SGA. This is not Jokic. Like, think about elite scorer. It's not even Steph or LeBron or KD saying, okay, let me just chuck it one last time. 83 from Bam. If you had polled every NBA player that has ever touched an NBA floor before the season began, and you ask them that out of the 400 players in the NBA right now, give me 100 that could possibly score 83, Bam's name won't be in there. His name won't be in there. If you had told them to even say, okay, out of everybody that's ever played for the NBA, give me 500 names that can score 83, Bam's name won't be in there. But that just goes to show you sometimes the good luck just falls to the person who keeps his head down and is working and isn't no drama. You never hear him go at the coach. You never hear him complain. You know, yes, you have ups and downs, and sometimes you're like, oh, Bam, you should be doing better. But you still, there's a heavy level of loyalty that Bam has shown to that team. And freaking Dwayne Wade was just Dwayne Wade was just saying a couple days ago that Miami doesn't have a star. They don't have a light. The city isn't bubbling. I hope this 83 makes it bubble. And it's crazy because I just want to say this. I know this is not part of the whole thing, but if Bam and Asia have a baby, if that baby is not the next Kareem, then we have a serious problem. Because this is ridiculous. And I just want to say congrats to Bam. I'm happy for you. Like, yes, I know it looks bad on the game because, like, 43 free throws is ridiculous. But this guy had 43 in the first half. That's the more impressive thing that people should be looking at. The fact that he scored 40 on both halves. You've never seen that before. Somebody gets tired. Somebody gets, you feel me? This guy still had 16 3/4. Come on, man. Give him his props. I know that's not the name you people want. You people want a bigger name. Somebody from your team, especially because it's Kobe's record and Kobe is really, really beloved. That's how the sport works sometimes. He falls to somebody you never saw coming. It falls to someone you never saw coming. Guys, this is Ball Knowledge. I'll be back live tomorrow after the Champions League games again. Let's break it down. Maybe I'll come again with some clips this time around. Let's do it that way. I'm Zozo Mealy. Please like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. See you guys on the flip side.